welcome to this edition of Mad Mike's Garage. Today we're going to change the oil on our 2017 Lexus RX350 FSport. Of course, it has the V6. It'll have the old tried and true internal oil filter. Alright everybody home, this is all you're going to need to change the oil in your Lexus RX350. You need some motor oil along with some Royal Purple. First time I've ever tried this brand. And we're going to use the Napa Silver filter, which I believe is pretty much a Wix. So that's just what I've had this stuff laying around for a while and just getting around to changing it finally. You'll need your Toyota specific oil filter wrench, and then of course the ratchet, or you can even use an electric impact if you would prefer. And you have the 14mm wrench to take your oil pan drain plug out. So we'll take you underneath here and show you what it looks like. Okay, here we are underneath. I apologize, I seem to have allergies really bad right now. But here is our 14mm drain pan, or the drain plug. It's real easy to see. And then you just come right up here to the front of the pan, and there is your oil filter housing, cover, whatever you want to call it. We're going to attempt to get this out and do it the way you're supposed to do it. And then if that don't work, we'll take the whole thing off and get a bath. But first we're going to take our drain plug bolt out. So hopefully you guys can get a decent view of this. Might need to move a little bit. So the oil should look pretty decent in this. It was changed when we got the car, but I don't know what they put in it, and I don't want the low friction, high fuel efficiency rings to get clogged up with crap and have this thing start going through the oil. We're at 60,000 miles on the vehicle now, so I'm going to be keeping up with the oil changes at about 5,000 miles instead of the maximum recommendation of 10. I watch a channel pretty religiously. His channel name's The Car Care Nut. That guy knows his stuff about Toyota, so let's let this drain down and then we'll go over to the oil filter. Okay, I'm gonna just go at this with this is my 3/8 impact. That's all she took. I don't believe much of anything is supposed to come out right here. Very little will come out at this stage of the game. Now I'll show you. When you get one of these oil filters, they're going to come with this plastic drain, and that's going to fit up inside here, and then that's going to drain the rest of the filter assembly. You also will get 2 new O-rings. One of those O-rings will go right here, and this plug goes up against. And of course the big one will go on the top of this, and I'll show you that when I get it out. So now the step is to press this up in. It releases this like a valve, like a spring that is keeping the oil from coming out. It's just Yeah. What's Toyota's theme song? Yeah, I don't know, but this is stupid. It is a booger to get that thing plugged up in there. And in the process, I just got oil all over myself. I might as well just taking the big housing off. Like, help me understand, Toyota. Oh, there. I got it. And as you can see, it's draining. But I'm telling you, that is the messiest oil change I've had to do in 20 years. Just, I'm sure the guys that do it every day have a tool or something they use, because it's just pointless to shove your hands up there. And now I got, like I said, I did this similar oil change on a Camry that plug had probably never been taken out, and I just took the whole housing down, and I got less of a mess just doing that. So fun. Now that that's drained, it's time to take the housing off. So we'll see how lucky we get. Tell you what, I'm definitely glad I brought my electric wrench, because that thing was said you don't know who's working on your stuff before, so now of course we'll have a little bit of oil come out here, but it's going to be minimal compared to what we just dealt with. So you guys can still see, and this oil pan's not taking over, but I'm probably going to get another bath. There's your filter. We'll just take this off. I'll slide this out and get you guys up top side where I'll be able to show you a little better. Just want to show you what it looks like once you get the complete filter assembly out. It's just that's where your housing threads up into, and just make sure that everything's clean. Definitely no O-ring stuck in there, which I don't know if it is even physically possible, but just make sure it looks like that, nice and clean. And now we'll grab our filter housing here that it's been draining a little bit, and we'll pull it up top side, like I said, and show you what's going on. Okay, everybody at home, I'm going to show you what's going on here. Here's our awesome working tool that drained our system out here. There's our oil filter wrench. So the first thing we want to do is clean this area, which is where the old O-ring came off, and this other O-ring. Like I said, your new filter will come equipped with both of those brand new. So I'm going to sneak over here, shoot a little bit of brake clean, and get all these contaminants out, and then we'll be ready to reinstall the new. Okay, I'm back. Let that drip dry here a little bit. Got a paper towel. It's always a good idea before you forget to throw your old O-rings out so you don't screw up and reinstall. I was kind of chuckling here as I was reading these instructions. It tells you to what I was showing you there. Yeah. Torque it on at 19 foot-pounds. Torque that little one on at 9 foot-pounds. Yeah. It was more like 30 foot-pounds for the little one and 40 for the big one. Somebody had them ugga-dugga on there is what I'm trying to say. So, we got this one. And all we need to do here is shove this guy right back in the spot. Put a little bit of, even the old oil is fine. You just want something slippy on that surface. Tighten this up. $10 foot-pounds. Ugga-dugga. Okay. Now, all we need to do, I just wanted to show you the drain plug bolt. Like I said, 14mm takes that out. Always replace your crush washers with new ones. They're really cheap. If you don't have one, it's not the end of the world. Get it the next time. This is the first video I actually purposely showed what kind of oil I'm using, because you always run into the oil trolls that are like, oh, you have to use exactly what the manufacturer says. And most times you should. But when I have higher mileage vehicles, which this is not, but a higher mileage vehicle, that's when is same way either way. It's the same thing. I have a higher mileage Toyota that is burning oil, and I used a little thicker oil than what the manufacturer called for, and I have seen a tremendous improvement on how much oil it uses. Now some of the engines, that'll mess with your variable valve mechanisms, but in this one it has not. I put a little Marvel mystery oil in it as well when I changed the oil, and I checked it. Normally we would be halfway out of oil, and it's completely full. I mean, like night and day difference. I don't know if the Marvel mystery oil cleaned it up or not. But anywho, back to the 2017 Lexus. We're going to take our drain pan bolt, the filter, and you guys, and we're going to head back under. The oil is draining just a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and put the filter back in while it finishes. I'll grab a couple drips of oil and lube this O-ring up, because it's going to start seating inside this area right here. Now I cheated, and I used my impact taking this off, but you won't see me doing that, trying to put this stuff on, because man, whoever put that thing on, I don't know what they were thinking, because there's no way that thing got that tight. Okay, that's definitely the 10 foot-pounds I need for that, and this here's 20, it said, so those are 20. I didn't notice this on the Toyota, but I don't know if you guys can see this or not. So I'll take you up here and put it right in your teeth. See this clip? It's like it was making a metal sound every time one of these teeth went by. Any of these teeth would hit it, it would go ting ting ting. So it's almost like a stop, you know, almost like a you know, just, I can't even think, guys. But that's going to keep it from backing off. Even if it would get loose, it would loose until it got to one of those, that metal tang there, and I don't think it would go anymore. But pretty cool. So this is slowed down enough to where I'm going to go ahead and jam my drain plug in, and then snug that up with my 14mm wrench, and then we will be done down here. And I don't know who put this drain plug in last, but they were definitely a bull in a china shop. But I guess they just wanted to be sure it wasn't going to come off. Now we're going to go up top side. Okay, everybody, once you get up top side, first thing you're going to do is pull your dipstick out, clean it, lay it aside for now. Get your, here's your oil fill on the V6. But our Lot really likes that filter. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Some wild stuff. Gotta be careful. It doesn't like to pour very well. Guess I see where this gets its name from. I put it in all but about half a quart. No, with that filter like that, we're fine. This light, I'm gonna move my light here because I don't see it staying there. We're gonna prime the engine.
Dad, wait!
I'm just starting the car. Yeah, this thing is fancy for this boy. Let everything settle. A few seconds here, and we'll see where we're at with our oil level. That was plenty long enough to get it in the oil filter and good. She's a thirsty girl. This is a 5-quart container. See what we got now on the old stick. Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit more oil. than the 5 quarts that I got. It's looking like this is going to take about 5.5 quarts to get it where it needs to be. But it is on the bottom line. It'd be safe to run. That was an oversight on my part. Make sure you have 5.5 to 6 quarts. Just get yourself 6 quarts and you'll be fine. Like I said, sorry about that, but I don't think you need to watch me go to the auto parts store and get another quart of oil and dump it in just to get it, you know, on the top of the second line. So we're going to cut this one off here. In fact, actually, one more thing. I'm going to reset the oil change light in this. So stay tuned. I'll add that as well. Reset your service, maintenance, and your oil change light. So what you'll do is hop in your vehicle, come down here, and just hit your stop button without your foot on the brake, or the car will start. So you just want to hit it twice without your foot on the brake, and that basically turns the car, the ignition on, so to speak. Now you'll get to this. It'll beep a little bit. And then what we need to do is hit the return button. And then scroll down to vehicle settings. And then just like it says, press the center button here to change the settings. Now we'll hit the down key. Sorry if I'm moving too quick. We'll move down to oil maintenance. Well, we'll do schedule maintenance first. We're going to reset the data. Press up, apply. The data's been reset. Now I also need to do the oil. So we come down to oil maintenance. Since I just changed oil, we're going to reset the data there as well. The data has been reset. There'll be no more wrenches and maintenance lights on this vehicle. Now when you're done, I'm going to go ahead and start the vehicle and back it out of the garage. And this has been another thrilling episode of Mad Mike's Garage. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.